Good morning, Dubai. Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show, where we go through all the trending stories that everyone in Dubai is talking about. Yesterday, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed launched an initiative to donate 1 billion meals for humanitarian causes.
And we'll also be talking about giving you guys an inside look at a whopping 84 million dirham penthouse at Blue Waters Island, Dubai.
We have job alerts coming directly to you from the RTA.
And fun activities you can be checking out around Dubai this weekend.
And do stay tuned, because today is the second anniversary of the pandemic. It was the day 2 years ago that the World Health Organization announced that COVID-19 would officially be a global pandemic. And we actually have the author, Sarah Sadek, joining us on the show. She's the author of The Extraordinary Pause, which is an amazingly illustrated book to kind of explain and a tool to discuss the pandemic with kids. And we're going to be giving this away, actually. So if you'd like this book, just mention something to do with the pandemic in the comments and you could get a signed copy. It's not signed yet, but let's ask Sarah to sign it. But 2 years...
Happy 2-year anniversary.
Oh no, we're not doing that. There's not a song. We can't even blow candles anymore because of COVID.
Right.
It's changed everything.
It really has. Honestly, like, just mask wearing in itself, now when that is completely removed, when you don't have to wear masks anymore, it's just not going to feel right. I don't know, my face is just going to feel naked.
It's true. When I went skiing to Georgia, which I've mentioned once or twice, and you're obviously, so you're going out into the snow and you cover everything. So you have like you have your helmet on and you have like your head to toe covered. However, the only thing that's not covered is your mouth. And I was like, this is so weird. It's like I'm used to like the opposite.
Right? You feel so exposed.
It's very exposed. I enjoy masks. I like that they hide your yawns. They hide your kind of awkward tics. They, you know, let you walk down the street and kind of
exactly. But
you want your mouth behind your mask.
Just like eat with your mouth open, or who eats with their masks on anyway. But the last weekend I was walking down Sheikh Zayed Road without my mask. Not everyone is aware that now you don't have to wear masks out in the open. So they're just like giving me the look, and I'm like,
maybe it's because they're choosing. Yeah, but so they.
Not everyone is like completely aware. You don't need to wear it out in public anymore. So I was getting the looks, but you know what? I'm just gonna wear my mask for now, outside, inside.
It's funny because you're just so used to it that I'm still wearing mine, not even thinking about it. Yeah. So I was walking home from the gym yesterday and I was wearing it, and then but you're hot and sticky, and then I was like, I don't need it anymore. But yes, 2 years. The world has changed. We are probably different people, and everyone has their own COVID experiences. It's probably changed how we live.
Yeah.
But I feel like we're on the other side, and we've been so privileged to be here in Dubai.
That's so true.
But let's jump into our top stories. Yesterday, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed launched an initiative to donate 1 billion meals. So we talked yesterday about the can't stop, won't stop attitude in Dubai. And this is just one more piece of that ever-moving puzzle. So His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE and ruler of Dubai, he launched the 1 million meals campaign ahead of Ramadan. So this campaign is organised by the Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum Global Initiatives, MBRGI, which means it goes global, not just here in Dubai, and it will secure food aid to vulnerable communities in 50 countries.
Now, the 1 billion meals campaign is the biggest humanitarian initiative in the region. It's a follow-on from last year's 1 million meals campaign, and this year it will launch ahead of Ramadan 2022. Now, hunger claims a child's life every 10 seconds in a world where 25,000 people die of hunger daily. Of them, 10,000 children. Over 800 million people are undernourished globally, and 52 million of whom, majority women and children, live in Middle East and North Africa, which of course the UAE is aiming to help completely.
Yeah, I think those numbers are kind of just so stark and shocking and scary. And last year, the 100 million meals campaign, I think it surpassed it and it doubled it. So they got to 220 million meals.
That is amazing.
But 1 billion, it's a lot. And I think it shows that we're kind of looking ahead into Ramadan. What Ramadan's going to start on the holy month will start on the
April,
3rd,
March,
4th-ish.
2nd of April? March, April, yeah.
And we'll be looking to dig deep, because I think we saw amazing initiatives for 100 million meals, and it kind of shows, all of the big companies will, delay a lot of money to get to this point. But for 1 billion, we will be digging deep. I think we're going to see big campaigns and big drives to reach that point. And of course, it's for the most important cause.
But really, Ramadan is such a beautiful time when everyone, from people who celebrate to those who don't. Just the whole occasion gets everyone's best side, and the generosity is incredible. Plus, it's just like so much suffering is going on all over the world now, because maybe due to the COVID, refugee crisis, the war, so many things. So the fact that the UAE is always just, looking out ways not to just benefit the country, but its neighbors and everyone around, it's incredible.
Yeah, 100% agree.
But moving on to something really bougie, guys. Now you'll be getting an inside look if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. An inside look at a whopping 84 million dirham penthouse at Blue Waters Island, Dubai. Now,
84 million dirham penthouse.
Yes.
Sorry, I thought it was a villa. It's an apartment. Like it's one block of a building.
I think it's a duplex or maybe like 3 floors, but it's an apartment.
To dream.
Oh.
Tell us about it.
So Casey, now if you've been to Blue Waters recently, and if you've just been looking up at those residential buildings and thinking like, what does the inside look like? How much does it cost? What the price tag on it is? Well, here is the lowdown. The Sheikh location for no ordinary folk. Like you guys know, the Blue Waters hood boasts of the biggest Ferris wheel in the world. World-class restaurants, hotels, luxury views, clubs, pubs, entertainment, and etc. all within walking distance. And now the prime location, which it is, of course, has properties in the area that surely cost quite a lot and come with a few extra zeros. Hence, let's take a look at this 84 million dirham penthouse, which is $23 million. Now, the real estate enthusiast, Enos, shared his tour of an incredible luxe abode down at the vibrant lifestyle destination, and the unit is all things drip.
So this place is 84, but obviously not all places on Blue Waters are going to rack up those extra zeros. But this place is just sensational. It's got 4 beds, 5 baths, and it's 9,525 square foot. Of course, marble countertops for days, LED and bronze lighting, sliding glass doors, floor to ceiling, views of the glistening Arabian Sea, and the contemporary decor works perfectly to complement the modernity of the fresh and vibrant destination.
Ooh, we should be in that real estate ad.
Yeah, we could be.
You should. Actually, that was so good. I'm sold. Now, sorry. Yes, Casey, do you want to tell us more?
Listed by Vivek Chafari, the penthouse exceeds all expectations of what you would imagine a Blue Waters property would look like.
Now, guys, if you can see the visuals beside us, it's literally the massive built-in closets for us. But the property also has an open gym, office space, rooftop jacuzzi, and all the amenities a millionaire would fancy. So
we're talking about the Blue Waters penthouse, and then there's also a Palm mansion that he went through. So to live to know you've made it in your house, 84 million, tricky price tag. What do you need in your home to know that you've made it? What's your goal? Small and big.
Okay, just that closet and a gym. I'm not gonna use the gym ever, but just want it there. What about you?
The closet and a gym you're not gonna use.
Yeah.
The closet. With the lighting and the sliding doors, but it has to be filled with lots of things. I'd love one of those really, really fancy coffee machines. Is that dreaming big? You know what I'd love? Is an outdoor pool with sunken seats beside it and a fire pit. Yes. Yeah, that's what I want.
Sounds, if you're going to dream big, you're not going to dream of a coffee machine.
I said small and big. I want the fancy coffee machine, and then I want to walk out in the morning and I want to read my book.
The fancy coffee
with
machine.
My sunken fire pit.
That's the dream. That's the dream. Because the coffee machine you can get for any house.
You want a gym that you're not going to even use. That's stupid.
No, but what? But the coffee machine you can get in any house.
Have you seen the coffee machine? I want the Rolls Royce of coffee machines.
Okay.
And someone to make it. No, I'll make it.
If you can afford that, you can afford someone to make it, I guess.
No.
But Casey, one thing that doesn't sit well with me about these fancy and bougie estates is just the open bathroom plan. I don't understand that. I don't get that. I don't get where's the privacy in that. Because if I'm to use a bathroom, I would want it to be closed and no one can see.
What do you mean open plan bathroom?
like just the fact you can see inside, and sometimes like the tub and everything, it's like all
Oh
connected.
no, well, wait, see inside from where?
You can, from the bedroom, you can look inside the bathroom. And they have it in so many hotels as well. Just don't get the point. You know what I mean?
I like open plan. I like big spaces because the more you have doors, the more closed and the smaller the room gets.
But if you're sharing with someone, wouldn't you want the
But
privacy?
usually the bathroom cubicle itself has
Yeah.
privacy.
Yeah, but like,
And how often do you really use a bathtub? It's a decorative piece.
but I saw so many properties where it's just like the whole thing you can see through like from the bedroom you can
Not the
literally.
cubicle, the actual where you do your business is always private.
Okay, maybe not the toilet, but like you know the shower and like where you brush your teeth. It's all open.
You want privacy when you're brushing your teeth?
Like, I mean, it's a bathroom. I want my privacy. Anything I do inside there. It's like,
on that note, let's move on to our next story. And by the way, if you're interested in those mansions, check them out on YouTube. The YouTuber was in town. He's famous and he goes around the world checking out properties. And the Pam mansion that we kind of briefly touched on is listed by Chris Boswell if you want more information on that. Okay, jumping in to our next story, let's take it down to kind of more real life. There's a job alert going on. So if you know someone looking, the RTA is hiring. We know that the job market is tough right now. So if you're on the lookout for a new role, they're actually hiring for taxi drivers. A driving license, by the way, is not required. And also the ITA supports low income applications to obtain driving license for free.
Oh, that's amazing. Now, salaries start at $2,000 per month, and you need between 2 to 5 years experience. And it's open to both male and female candidates, age 23 to 25. 23 to 55. Now, benefits in imagine that. Now, benefits include health insurance and accommodation, and how to apply. So, a walk-in interview will be happening on March 11th to the 18th at Privileged Labor Recruitment Office, M11 Abu Hail Center, Dera, between 8 a.m. until 2 p.m.
Got there. So all of the information there. If you know someone looking, what day is it today?
Today is March 10th. Friday? Wait, 1 second. Let me just get the date.
Day.
11th.
It's the weekend. I don't think we've even discussed the fact that it's already
Friday.
How many hours? Okay, so it's 8:44.
Saturday.
Oh, what?
TGIF. Thank God it's Friday.
Yeah, we can finally say that. Plans. I know your plan.
Oh, you know what? I have this big brunch tomorrow for my friend's birthday. Happy birthday, Chirag.
Is this the birthday shout out that we meant to do?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Chirag.
This is like big brunch plans. So excited. What plans for you?
So birthday brunches are a tricky one. So Simran, by the way, is very excited about this birthday brunch. So Simran doesn't fall in the bracket, but sometimes I get birthday brunch invites, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to go. I'm going to a brunch this weekend, by the way.
Okay.
We have visitors in town, so we're going to Megadigan, Soup Madinat. We're going to sit out on the outside because you know because then you're like, you know, it's a good fun, and then you have the nice views. I don't know if we're going to roast. However, birthday brunches I find tricky because because sometimes you feel like you have to go, and it's like the middle of your Saturday. It's your whole weekend done.
Middle of your what day? Middle of your Saturday. So you don't like doing Saturdays at brunch?
No.
That's what Saturdays are for.
No, it's not.
That's what Fridays used to be for.
Saturday.
When is your brunch day then?
I'd rather like a brunch dinner. I much prefer, like I really support the evening meal dinner packages.
I feel. But it's like you start in the morning and the whole day you just party throughout.
This is why we're so different.
I'm just so...
I don't know what party means anymore.
I literally wait the whole week just to get to that one event on the weekend, and this is happening at this fancy the secret garden thing they've started, and it's going to be so epic. Can't wait. But after that, we're both going to go to Expo for a concert.
So Christaberg is on tonight, I think, actually.
Tonight? Oh, that's insane. Okay, guys, so fun activities to check
out.
out.
To that
right now, in literally 5 seconds. Now, fun activities to check out around Dubai this weekend, starting with seeing AP Dillon, the Punjabi music star behind Brown Monday, at DEC Arena on Saturday 12th. That's tomorrow at 8 p.m. at Expo 2020 Dubai. However, now the tickets, of course, it's like you need to go online and need to book the slot, but it's all sold out. and tickets are reselling for. It sold out within 20 minutes, by the way. I didn't even know he's that.
We basically had like a
massive
Coldplay situation for another performer, and it happened so quickly that how do we even know about it? Like, I heard about the fact that the ticket had sold out in 20 minutes, probably 20 minutes after the tickets had sold out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy, and now it's being it's reselling for 300 plus dirhams. So guys, just don't fall for it. It can very well be fake, and we had so many examples of people actually getting scammed for Coldplay. So
exactly,
don't do it.
And we shared a video of AP Dillon riding around in a Ferrari yesterday, and it got 104,000 views. Is that him?
Yeah, that's.
Oh, we're going to get copyright, so we can do 7 seconds. Or what can we do, Ali?
6 seconds.
It's probably enough. We can do 7 seconds of music before we have to cut it. So he's in Dubai this weekend. However, if you're more my vintage, the iconic, the legendary Krista Berg is going to be at Expo March 11th, which is today. Performing classic hits like Lady in Red at the Sustainability Plaza at 9 p.m. And you don't need to get tickets, guys. I would get down there, tell everyone. It's going to be huge. Like we played some of his tunes just before, and it's just like, take me back.
It's a vibe. It's such a vibe, honestly.
We don't have to like all the same stuff.
But I like everything you like, Casey.
I'm going to Chris tonight.
I'm going to Chris tonight.
You go to AP Dillon tomorrow.
Nope, I'm coming with you to Chris. I'm going to wear the exact same outfit you're wearing.
I'm going to wear red because he sings Lady in Red.
I'm going to wear red. How are you going to do your hair?
Speaking of how we're going to do our hair, are you aware that the Dubai World Cup, which is one of the world's richest horse races, is around the corner? And as you know, when you go to the races, you want to wear a hat. And international award-winning milliner Evelyn McDermott, she creates these amazing bespoke hats and headpieces and masks. And if you want to get those, you can head to the Ladies Polo this weekend and basically pick up one of her beautiful pieces. It's quite tricky to find hats and fascinators in Dubai.
That's so true.
It really is, because I think we're not really in tune to like the races are like a 1 day of the year thing, so it's quite tricky. So she's going to have a little pop up there. So if you want to head down this weekend, you can do that. That's
such a hack to get your race hats, because this one store that used to sell the best ones is now shut down. New Look, if you remember.
New Look is shut down?
Yeah, like years ago.
Oh.
It's the worst thing. Honestly, they used to have.
Didn't miss it.
Best what?
I'm just saying, I knew it was a store and I used to go there a lot. I didn't know they made hats.
Top Shop closed down as well.
Oh, yeah.
Just, whatever, guys. We'll just move on. But of course, like they shut down, but you can head to this place and the pop-up, and the collection is amazing if you check out their Instagram. And apart from that, you can also join Team Angel Wolf for a free community inclusive activity on Sunday, 13th March. An active, fun afternoon embracing and celebrating inclusion. It's on Sunday, 13th March, like we said. And it's going to be happening at 3:45 p.m. at the Sustainable City Plaza. And of course, it is open to everyone, regardless of your age and abilities. So do head down if you want a fitness-filled weekend.
So lots of things going on. As you know, it's now or never in terms of your time to head to Expo. Make the most of it. We know all of the wildly popular pavilions have queues out the door, and for good reason. Get down there, eat your heart out, dance your heart out, check out pavilions, your heart out, etc. And we're going to leave you here, but do stay tuned, because we're going to be joined by the author of The Extraordinary Pause. Sarah Sadiq is going to be on the show, and enjoy your weekend. We're going to be with you right after this. Goodbye.
Bye.
Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show. Now we're on the 2nd anniversary of the day COVID was declared a pandemic. And now we have Sarah Sadiq, who's the author of The Extraordinary Pause, which is a keepsake of the pandemic between 2000 and 2001, of course, and a tribute to the efforts people made, and also just an incredible tool to kind of discuss and explain the pandemic with your kids. Welcome to the show.
Definitely. Thank you so much for having me.
We were very excited to have you. You were watching the show yesterday.
I was.
And I got a little...
I was stalking. Stalking. I was researching what shoes to wear. No, I was just checking it.
But you were also answering the big internet question of the day yesterday.
Yeah.
But then she came in today and she's like, I couldn't sleep.
Yeah. Because I woke up at 2. I'm like, doors. No, wheels. Wheels. Has to be wheels.
Wheels or doors?
Wheels.
What are there more of in the world?
Wheels.
You've come with wheels? Why?
I feel like it just makes sense. It makes sense. And
What was
then
the big? There's always like a big turning point. You're like, oh, because of this.
I feel like it's older. Does that make sense? Like in olden days, there was a wheel, so I'm like, it has to be wheels.
That's a good one.
Right?
That's a good reason.
And we always see like crickety like wheels made out of wood, and we're, you know.
What about all the car doors? I don't know. I think
I'm like, what? When was the car invented? No, I'm like caveman days. That's what I'm thinking. Like there was one caveman who invented the wheel.
Yeah, but just because the door didn't
I don't
get as much
know.
appreciation.
Whatever. It's wheels. It's wheels.
It's wheels. We don't know. We'll never know.
Or will we? Let's just research all night.
Well, no, because this is the thing. Could you imagine if that was what you studied?
Imagine if that was your job.
To figure it out.
Yeah, and when you do, you get like $1 million.
It's so funny because we all go through life. We're like, does what I'm doing have purpose?
Yeah,
that person would have purpose.
Right. That's right. This is our objective today.
Tell us about this. Is this your purpose?
That's a really deep question. I'm not sure. I'm like going through a midlife crisis. No.
Let's go back.
Potentially.
Tell us about yourself. Before we get into this amazing book, what inspired you to write the book, or how did it come about?
So I have 3 kids, and we were all under lockdown. The end. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. And that's what happened. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, but that's what inspired me, honestly. So it's my second book. My first book was about finding the magic. There is no magic in mommyhood. No, as in you have to find your own magic. You have to figure out like what makes you cope. What's your coping mechanism? What's your currency? I call it currency in the book. And mine is like humor and just getting through that. And then the extraordinary pause came about because we were all, I mean, I think we forgot or were choosing to forget that we all had to get passes to go buy groceries, and we like permission slips, not passes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that craziness. And we were in an apartment downtown, and I had 3 kids, and homeschooling like, no, honey, this is a B. This is not a D. It's not like basic letters, and I'm not a teacher, and that whole thing. And then I didn't know how to explain it to them. Like, why is daddy home? Why do we keep saying like, don't touch that, wash your hands, sanitizer, that whole, I mean, we're still kind of in it. We are hopefully getting out.
To help
That was a really long answer. Sorry.
Oh, but no, but it was amazing. Okay. But and you touched on so many good points because like the pandemic was unnatural.
Yes.
And I don't know how parents got through it. Well, my sister's the same. She has two now 3 kids. So 2 to 3 kids. But the pandemic was normal for them.
Yeah. But the thing that really hit me, honestly, and was kind of what I wanted the book to be about, and less about hand washing and let us wash our hands, because we all know, okay, great, I'm not going to write a book about that. But it was the same storm who affected all of us. We were just in different boats. So regardless, I mean, you're blonde, I'm brunette, you're Irish, I'm Lebanese.
Traditionally brown.
I know. Traditionally brown. Don't deny that. But Lebanese Palestinian, regardless of religion, race, economic status, it affected us all globally. And these kids, I mean, you have to wear a mask to school. You need to bring 5 masks. You can't touch. And the whole thing for them was just so much. It still is. I mean, they're still wearing masks to school. Thankfully, we don't have to wear them outside, but
I love the language you used to describe it, like in terms of storm, because that's what it was, a 2-year storm, and it like was over our heads.
Yeah. And we're still in it.
What I really, really, really love is the name.
Yeah.
Like it's so appropriate.
So thank you, because it took us so much back and forth. And Karine Jaber, who's a friend of mine, is the amazingly talented illustrator. I mean, it's just, you can't have a children's book without amazing illustrations, and these illustrations are incredible. So we went back and forth with the title. We didn't want it to be obviously pandemic or COVID or how we got through it or something negative. And we didn't want it to be how we stopped and started, like that idea of stopping and starting and everything stopped. And so we felt like a pause is not permanent. It's you stop, but then you change something maybe and you restart, and it was extraordinary, and that's kind of what the book is about.
I think it's amazing because I think it's dramatic enough to capture kids' attention, but it's also quite sweet in a way.
Yeah.
Should we? You know what I'd love to do?
What?
I'd love to do a small reading of the book, so you just guys can get a brief idea of what the intro is like from the author. I'd love if we could have like music and we could dim the lights, but we can't
dim the
dim the lights. Can we dim the lights and get this? So it's nearly like a story time book.
Yes, story time. Everybody get comfy, cozy. Get your cup of coffee.
I'm just gonna sit
Kids are in school. Take your shoes off. Get your hoodie on.
This is a reading of The Extraordinary Pause by Sarah Sadiq.
Yes. Not long ago, in a land we all know, things were moving fast. So fast that everyone stopped noticing the smell of fresh pancakes and the color green. Like I should zoom in for that. And the color green. And even each other. So true. And it was in that moment that a virus arrived. It visited every corner of every country, even though it wasn't invited. So it's funny because I've been doing a bit of readings, like a reading of the book, just certain pages, certain parts for different schools across Dubai. And this is always the page that kids want me to go back to when I'm done reading it. They're like, go back to the city page because
why is that?
Because they know. I mean, we did a very cliche kind of drawings, like a cliche-driven, drawings. Or like iconic drawings that kids would be able to recognize. So they know New York City, they know, London. Maybe they haven't been there, but they know like Big Ben, and they know that this is meant to be Africa and that sort of thing. So they love that because they know like it honestly affected everybody. Do you want me to keep going? Are you getting sleepy?
No, I'm not. Is that the goal?
Yeah,
it's a
story
sleeping
time.
tool. Oh, look, this is the nighttime.
Yes. Sorry.
When you've just a question about kids that you've met on your time. So when you've met, obviously you go around to all these different schools and you have three kids that have been through it.
Yes.
Do they have kind of unusual or different observations about the pandemic?
Yeah, they do.
As we would.
They do. So in this book, this is kind of why we included a QR code for teachers and parents. I think on the very last page. Yeah, right here. That teachers can scan, parents can scan. Just kind of like trigger questions to get your kid to talk about it other than,
amazing.
Yeah, other than, I hate the mask, or I can't sit next to my friends, or I'm tired of washing my hands, or whatever the reaction is. It's much more like, what do you think we learned? Because that's ultimately what the book was about. It's this whole premise of there is no light without darkness. And we're still going through it. This element of just, like you said, this overriding cloud. So yeah, kids just are so much smarter than we think. And the observations that they've made are, a lot of these lines are something maybe my kids have said, or they definitely approved because they are my harshest critics.
Really? Tell us about that.
Oh my God. Oh my God. When I drafted it and I was like, guys, I have this idea, and we were still under lockdown. Like, guys, I have this idea. What do you think of this? And they're like, no, I don't like this line. So now they're 8, 6, and 5.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Busy house.
Crazy house. But they're honest. So if I'm like, I have this new idea. I want to write about a bunny who speaks many languages. And they're like, why? But why? Like, why would the bunny do that? I'm like, well, I don't know. It's just this idea. And they're like, no, mommy, no. Okay. So they're great critics.
I really love that you have those trigger questions at the back because we don't know how things can affect people mentally, and it's always so important to use the right ways to phrase it. So what would be another example of a kind of a trigger question?
We've put in some examples, like what changed at school with your family, what good thing happened that was unexpected. And I think for my kids and a lot of kids, it was my husband was home all the time, like every day. I love my husband, but it was a lot. He was home all the time.
And you were too, and the kids were too.
Yeah, and for my kids, they're used to him traveling. Daddy, what country are you going to? When are you back? That whole thing. So for them, he was home all the time.
And that was one of big adjustments.
Yeah, and that was an amazing thing for them, and they were so happy. And a huge adjustment. Yeah.
We've briefly mentioned the illustrator Corinne Jobber, but can we talk about the process to actually
Get it together?
Yes, because obviously every page is intricate. There's like every single page we can look at and say, wow, this is amazing, because it's every single page is a work of art.
It is.
You know, I just see references, global references on each page. It's amazing. So how did you work together to get to this?
So I worked with her a lot. So I've worked with her on my first book. She designed the cover of my first book. And I always run ideas by her because I trust her. And obviously she's the illustrator who's either going to feel the story that I've written or not. So the first draft that I sent her, she literally sent me back a message saying, there's something there. This is not it. Work on it. And there's something there. So a lot of the lines, I sometimes didn't even have to tell her, this is what I'm thinking. This is, you know, I envision it like this, but the depiction of the virus was definitely her conceptualization, her idea. So the virus felt like a big old bully, mean, scary, and unfair. And she just, she gets it. She gets it. We're amazing in taboo together. You know the game Taboo, where, you know.
But I thought when you can't say things. Yeah,
where you can't say certain things, and you're like, remember that time we went to the cafeteria, and she's like, ketchup, or like something totally random. Yeah.
So you are.
So she gets me.
And so together you've created this book. It's called The Extraordinary Pause. How can people get their hands on it? And why should people get their hands on it? Why is this perfect for parents right now?
I mean, not only is it a keepsake to keep in your library forever, because this is something that our kids are going to be studying. They're going to go back. How did it start? Where is it? What years? Well, that whole thing. It's available online. Amazon and Kinokuniya and Borders and Carrefour, and I mean across the UAE and internationally.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much.
We are going to give away a copy today, so if you would like it, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, we see all of your comments come in. We love to read them after the show, so please just mention why you want it, or just mention the book in some way, and we'll get a signed copy out to someone.
Yes.
We're going to be signing copies all day.
Yeah, I'll be here all day, all day.
Thank you so much for your time. We really appreciated it. It's a beautiful, beautiful book.
Thank you.
Guys, that is it for us on the Lovin Dubai show. Have a fabulous weekend. We'll see you on Monday morning. I will never get the weekend.
I know,
right.
me too.
I can't do it.
Me too. It's going to take forever. See you
forever
on Sunday.
in a day, but not less than the pandemic. Okay, bye. See you on Sunday. Bye.